Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading for the whole collective. I have not done a reading in a really long time, and I just wanted to hop on here because it's starting to feel like I'm being called to it again. I didn't do it for a long time because I wasn't really, I had other things going on in my life, and I wasn't able to, keep this as a priority while I had all that stuff going on. But I've been really called to it again lately, and I want to jump on here and do a collective reading. So I'm gonna keep it a little bit, I'm gonna try anyway. My readings tend to get a little bit deep, but I'm going to try to keep it a little lighthearted today. I picked some of my more lighthearted decks, so we will see, but I tend to have a little bit more serious messages when they come through. Now, what I always do is I listen to music when I'm shuffling the cards, and today, some of the songs that came up, I'm not necessarily like focusing on the lyrics like I usually do. What I'm focusing on is like the title of the song, because it was like, first off, the name Loretta came up. There's a song called Loretta, and it came up, and in the song it's like talking about kind of like needing to get away from this person. So I don't know if that name means anything to you or a similar name, but it's like needing to get away from a person. And then the next song was called Addict, and then the next song was called, I can't remember. I know Chocolate by the 1975 came on, but the theme of the songs kind of seemed like there was someone, it could even be yourself, that's kind of making you feel bad about something that you're thinking about, maybe not necessarily cutting ties with, but like taking a step back from. And if you are the person, it's like you're thinking you need to take a step back from that part of you that tells you these negative things, which is always a good thing to do. Let's see here. And I was kind of getting the message that what you need to focus on instead is like either a new hobby or a hobby that you used to do that you don't do anymore, because I got a song called Needle, and then right after that there was a song called No Place I'd Rather Be. And so it's like needle kind of reminded me of like sewing or needlepoint or something like that. And it's like you just need to focus your energy into something positive. And maybe that's why I'm feeling called to do like a more positive reading today. But yeah, it's like you're needing to like channel your energy into something that you find a lot of enjoyment in. And if you don't know what that is, maybe something will come out in this reading that will remind you of something. Earthworm, that kind of reminds me of gardening. It's garden season right now, here where I live anyway. Okay, so we are going to start with the, I haven't used these decks in so long, I'm going to try to remember the names, but this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, I think is what it's called. I don't even have like the box for it anymore, and I don't have the book with me up here, so I can't look at it. But okay, we are going to get a message for the collective with the animal spirit elephant. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So the beaver's the underlying energy, and the elephant, it's like obstacle clearing. So there's like something with the message with the songs and this elephant and the beaver here. There's like something that you're needing to like clear away, right? And almost like block, because of the beaver energy. Like they build dams, they stop the water from flowing. And maybe it is something that has you like really emotional, because honestly, what I was getting, because there was a song called Chocolate, what I was kind of getting is like there could be someone or yourself that is making you feel bad about the way you look, like your weight, or maybe like you think, or someone thinks that you are like a food addict or something like that, because we had the word addict on there, or like the song Addict on there as well. So it's like someone might make you feel like you are not good enough as is. And the elephant is clearing obstacles. The beaver is blocking things out. It's things that make you more emotional than you should be. Like, because emotions aren't bad, but they're causing triggers for you. And if it is yourself doing it, a lot of times when we do it to ourselves, it comes from somewhere else. It's triggered by something that was told to us when we were young or whatever. So it's almost like you're needing to block whatever it is that's making you, because in that Loretta song as well, like they're talking about how Loretta, like they don't really want to deal with Loretta anymore. So it's like, it's almost like you're needing to block either that voice in your own head or someone else's voice that is making you feel bad about something, and you turn into the elephant. And the elephant, as we all know, is beautiful. And and it's not shutting off your emotions. When I'm telling you to, like, with the beaver energy, it's not like I want you to shut off your emotions, because the elephants are known for being emotional. They know how to feel. But it's like your feelings are being tarnished by someone else's words, and it's like they're not your feelings that you're feeling. They're projecting those feelings onto you and making you feel a certain way when, like, you don't have to feel bad about it. Like, this, just as a personal example, I love my mother. Okay, she is a very, very wonderful woman. But one thing that really was hard for me to get over in our relationship was the fact that she made me feel really, really bad about my weight. And I wasn't even like a big girl when I was younger. Like, I was athletic, but I always felt terrible about my weight because my mom and my dad were both very, like, wanted, like, skinny people. And so it's like I've really turned a corner in my relationship with my mom, where it's like I feel a lot closer to her than I have in a long time, and we're spending more time together and like talking more. And then now she's starting to say things about my weight again, and it's like, I know it's well intentioned, because trust me, I'm like far from skinny, okay? And it's well intentioned. She wants me to be healthy. I understand that, but like, I'm happy with what I am. I'm happy where I am. And it doesn't even have to be about weight. It can be literally about anything. Like I don't know, just anything about if someone has made you feel bad about the way that you are. But the elephant, it's like you need to block someone else's feelings so you can understand what your feelings are, what it is that just what you feel, how you feel as a person. And then when you do that, it's like it clears a lot of obstacles. It's like I'm hearing, like, when you shut off those words that someone else put there, like negative words, you will have this elephant energy come in and clear a path towards your new beginning, or the start of a beginning for like an old hobby or something like that. Because it's like you're shutting something down, you're clearing a path and to this new hobby, which is what I got from like the songs and whatnot. Oops, that's too high up. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. I can't really see the screen, so I'll try my hardest not to put them out of frame. Okay, so since we're using the animal spirit, I'm gonna use the tarot as well. Oops, sorry, I moved the camera. Oh, it's the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit and Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay. So, what is the message for the collective, please? What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective regarding this reading, or any other messages that you may or may not have? Oh, that was like a bajillion cards. I can't take all those. That was so many. I'm gonna do it out here again. It's just easier to avoid the tripod. Oh, okay, we got one card out here. The Mother of Cups. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna lay it next to here because it feels kind of appropriate. And we have the Mother of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So like the Mother of Cups is like, if you see, like she's kind of like putting her wing over this cup, and cups represents our emotions, right? And I'm telling you, it's like the universe is almost like saying it's guiding you towards your path if you shut down whatever the root of this negative self-talk. Because, you know, it's like, even if it's someone else saying it to you, eventually we start saying it to ourselves, because the longer you hear something, the more you resonate with it, right? So it's like, if you find the source of this negative self-talk and decide to clear it, it's like you're burning, like you're clearing the path. The elephant is clearing the path. You know, if you think about an elephant walking through like the jungle, they would like knock down all the small trees and bushes and plants and whatnot. Okay, but it has this fire in its trunk. At the very tip of its trunk, it has this source of fire, and fire is like our passions. So it's like you're clearing the way by blocking this energy. You're clearing the way to be more emotionally well balanced, emotionally happy. And the Mother of Pentacles, oh, this is telling me that you might be needing to do this for another child, like your own child. You're needing to clear away this toxic voice so you can bring in this child, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a child, but like, you know, sometimes when we pursue our passions or things that we loved when we were younger, it brings out like a childlike quality. This could be like inner child as well. So it's like the Mother of Pentacles also is like stability. So it's like by clearing out this, like clearing this path away, it's opening up a whole new world for you. And it could be financially beneficial. By pursuing this passion, you could benefit from it financially. Or be able to provide life and home and nurturing for either your inner child or other children. Or animals even. I'm getting like animals, like a, not necessarily a sanctuary, but like a foster situation where you like foster animals until they're healthy and can be adopted or something like that. It's just something that is going to nourish your inner child or your soul very, very much. Because it's like the Mother of Cups, whenever I see her wing like over this cup, I feel like she's like doing magic. Like the universe is kind of like guiding you, instructing you to really get your emotional health in balance, like to cut the negative self-talk and move forward with your ideals, your own personal ideals. Okay, let's see. How long is the video so far? It's been 14 minutes. Okay, I'm actually, like, I know there's only 2 cards out here, but I'm going to just get some advice, okay? Because since I haven't done a reading in a long time, I feel like the message has come out. I just kind of want to get, like, I'm going to use the BuzzFeed Oracle cards. These ones are really, really lighthearted. I really like them. They might seem a little silly, but I think they might give us some good advice here. So what is the advice regarding this reading? What is the advice regarding this collective reading? What is the advice? What is the advice? Because this message was kind of like short and sweet. It's like, you will know. I don't need to tell you what it is, because you will know what it is that your own negative self-talk, whether it's your weight or your financial status, or your like the cleanliness of your house, or whatever it is that you think that people are going to judge you about. It's like, that's their problem. It is not your problem. It's their problem. You can live however you want. I try to live by the motto of do no harm, or, you know, like do what makes you happy, but do no harm, right? So just live your life and don't hurt other people. And if someone wants to not like the way you do something, then that is their problem. You can't do anything about that. You are just being yourself. And when you free up that mind space to it's almost like those kinds of thoughts put us in like an emotional prison, and we can't move forward. So it's like blocking out their negative self-talk. Snowstorm and bison. Oh, there's two here. Snowstorm and waves. So a lot of water. And bison is very like strong, sturdy energy. So it's like, okay, so I think the advice is here to maybe first off spend some time in snow or water. That could help you. Or maybe like surfing or like ice sculpting or something is like your passion, okay? Or bison farming, I don't know. But anyway, it's like your advice here is to really reflect, really ask yourself, what are your feelings? What are your words towards yourself? And what are someone else's feelings and words towards yourself? What is it like? Do you feel the same way that they are telling you to feel? Probably not, right? You think you might because you've been told to, but you probably are not. So I think, and it might trigger some waves of emotion, okay? It might make you realize certain things about people that you have in your life. But, you know, we don't have to shut those people out. We can just kindly ask them, like, you know, this is something that's actually really bothered me. I just never realized it. Is it okay if we can maybe stop doing this? Can you stop saying these kinds of things to me? Or if it's someone that doesn't really have an interest in shutting their mouth and keeping their opinion to themselves, then yeah, we might have to distance ourselves a little bit. But I think, and you know, that's a hard thing to do. It does feel like an emotional wave where it's like a lot, okay? But baby steps, or one big giant wave step, I don't know. But it's like asking you, your advice, I think, is to reflect on what are your words and what are not your words. What are your feelings? What are not your feelings? How do you separate them? Really, like maybe when you're feeling very emotional, get out a journal and write what is making you feel emotional. And is it something that you feel, or is it something that someone else feels? If it's something you feel, wonderful, look at it and decide why you feel that way. Like you can play the why game. I love doing the why game. And if you don't know what the why game is, it's like you ask a question like, why am I feeling so bad about myself today? and you answer it. And maybe it's because you didn't do enough chores. Okay, why do I feel bad about not doing enough chores? Or why did I not do enough chores? Okay, I had a lot of physical pain and I couldn't do it. Or why do I feel bad about not doing enough chores? Because it's something that's been ingrained in you since the time you were 5 or something like that, right? We are not our productivity. We are not those, like, that doesn't define us. Our weight doesn't define us. Our whatever, nothing, it doesn't define us. We decide what defines us. So you need to kind of, I think that's your advice, is to sort through your feelings. And with the bison on the bottom, I feel like it's like stand strong, especially with that elephant too. It's like stand strong. Do like really, 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 really put yourself at the center and focus on what makes you happy. Okay. I thank you guys for watching this reading. I appreciate anyone who has come here. From the bottom of my heart, I truly thank you. I did not say this in the beginning. It's something I always used to say. This video is for anyone, as long as you come to this video with good intentions for yourself and for others. That is what I want for you guys, to have good intentions for yourself and for others, okay? So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.